did some construction, different jobs. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I was pretty well off. You know what I mean? Still involved with the youth activity, dealing with programs. Helped developing youth day two with brother Eric. Big E,
That's right.
Shakur. I mean, work with them brothers. Still doing it. But when I got out parole, I came out here in PA. You know what I mean? So the life is different from New York and PA is two different environments. Extremely.
That's where you at now.
So yeah, I'm in PA now. So it's
Okay,
extremely
okay.
different. So out here, man, it's a lot of factory work. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. But I just finished. I'm having a conversation like a month ago with the mayor's office trying to start a youth organization out here. Predicating on my skills and things of that nature. I work with a few organizations out here. Volunteer work and stuff like that. But I'm looking to get my own organization off the ground and start my trucking company as well. You know what I mean? So
Nice, nice,
that's what I've been into, right?
nice.
Yeah,
That's right, man. Living life. That's what we do, man. This
yeah,
is what we
yeah.
do.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? And that's why these I think these conversations are so important because I think this helps and what we doing as a a, a, a for profit company, ENC Media, which is my company. What we doing is we trying to put this in the networks. We trying to get this in the networks, things like this, to become a reality series, where
Hmm.
I could put cameras on you and just watch you shine all day, and do what you do. Because society needs to see these things. I think that you
Hmm.
and I are part of why the recidivism rate is going down.
Hmm.
Society still thinks that it's high. They still think that people like you and I are going back to jail when we going back to visit the
You're
graduations
going
and the
back to visit.
plays that
Yeah.
we were in. You know what I'm saying? So do we no longer going back in there and society has that perception that we still
Hmm.
going back, and that's what we here to
Yeah.
highlight, and that's why I
Yeah.
create and gather all this content.
Hmm. And that would be nice. If you're able to accomplish that, I'm sure you will. Not just able, but I'm sure you will
No
at some point
question.
in
We
time. I know
definitely
who you are.
will
I
in
know who
due
you are.
time.
Um, but they're so still far away in the belief patterns of the '90s of the Pataki system. You know what I mean? That they just operating from that mindset. Um, because it is a mindset, and it's indicative to the political climate now. That still have them thinking that way because they see a little bit of crime, but they don't see the men involved inside the delegation group that Josh started with all of us in it. You know what I mean? And the
That's right. And
success
the men
of
and
hundreds
women.
of
That's right.
men and women. Thank you for saying that. The men and women that's involved in that group chat, that's formerly incarcerated, that's out in society being productive members, and ain't none of them going back. Ain't nobody in that group have you heard about returning back um, to that prison environment because it's a group chat that's indicative to development. Like who got a job? You know what I mean? You see brothers they posting jobs. Anybody the city open up jobs here, or we got
That's right.
job
Networking.
always posting jobs. Networking. So no, it's that's the old mentality. That's the political climate that they want to feed and to propagate their agenda. Our agenda is different, and as long as we keep winning, the mindset will change. You know what I'm saying? But we just got to keep winning and get our platform. Like you said, you want to go into the arenas where you could show them something until we get that type of platform and it's broadcasted the way it's broadcasted. Not just and brothers doing a good job like Ja on Lester on ABC with Lester Hope, um, brother
Yeah,
Blaze,
Blaze,
sitting down
Blaze with that's
sitting
right.
down with the president. You know what I mean?
That's right.
And his organization and Ish with the his movement of Albany. So many different things brothers are doing in regards to champion the cause for the formerly incarcerated and the incarcerated to be successful when they come home. So, we winning, man. At
And
the
I
end of the
just
day,
want to
when I
give a
think
big
about
shout out to Lester Holt and Dan Slepion. You know what I mean? For
that's definitely
actually
Dan,
believing in
definitely
Ja
Dan,
and believing in Blaze. You know,
even
John
Blaze,
Adrian Velasquez, no
Adrian
question.
Velasquez, and I
Mr.
remember
Lawrence Barkley.
like me, and Lawrence Barkley, man. Listen, like me, man, and I watched both of them brothers, man, come up, and I remember in Green Haven, JJ doing his thing, Blaze doing his thing, and then Josh doing his thing, coming up in Clinton, you know what I mean, and where they at now, and they're aspiring brothers, you know what I mean, like
That's right.
um
We
when
all
one
cut
win, we
from
all
that cloth. We all cut from that same
that's a
cloth,
fact.
man. We brought each other up, all of us. We stayed
Hmm.
together.
Hmm.
We still together out here. We still,
Hmm.
we still making moves. We still family first. You know what I mean? So
And you see, in
anytime,
them group
man.
meetings, man, that's very important. When I remember, man, the last meeting that I really went to, we went to the Whitestone bowling alley, all of us, man, maybe like 100 or so of us, man, and the many other projects that brothers go to together, and that's what we need, man, because it keeps us strong, man. It keeps us grounded, man. It keeps us aware of the process, man. How
No
easy it is
question.
to go back.
No questions.
Some of my brothers right
I
now,
wanna give a shout out. Sorry for cutting you off.
yeah, yeah.
So I want to give a shout out to RTA. RTA,
Oh,
we got
definitely.
the homecoming February 24th, Saturday, at Exodus Transitional Community on 124th Street and 3rd Avenue. We got the RTA
Hmm.
homecoming where there'll be a lot of us, man, men and women formerly incarcerated that come together and we greet those brothers and sisters that's just coming home. So February 24th is on a Saturday from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., man. You know,
Hmm.
come out, come out, show out. You already
Definitely,
know. You
definitely,
can't show
definitely.
out no other way because we all positive. This is what we do. These are grown men with,
And
and
we all go to that block
collectively we
party.
got thousands of years, behind our belt. But we doing nothing but
Hmm.
positivity. Go
Hmm.
ahead, though, Minister.
Yeah, and I just want to wish some of my brothers, man, who was, has had the unfortunate um experience, man, of returning back behind the walls, man. That whatever legal thing they're going, that they're successful, man, and they be able to get out and re-enter society, man. Their best, man. You know what I mean? Because we got some soldiers, man, that we bitter with, but ain't doing too good. But you know what I mean?
That's right.
We just
That's
hope the
still
best
a
for them.
growth and development process that
Yeah,
we all go through in life.
yeah,
They going through it a
yeah,
different way, but they have to go through it
definitely.
nonetheless.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But you, brother, I want to give a shout out to you, man. You and the brother, because I'm always watching y'all, man. My wife's a mentor. You name the role every time I get a chance. I scroll through and I see the different interviews you do, the one with
No
Ja, you know
question.
what I mean. So many different things, man. That you do. That's aspiring, man, and it's a mind blow, man. That we're able to have this type of platform, or you're able to create this type of platform. Just to have our voices out there that people could learn from and experience from. You know what I mean?
No question.
Wish that more young people could tune into this type of environment and live through our experience. We didn't have to experience what we experienced, because we know, man, going behind the walls ain't good. You know what I mean?
No question. That's why I do it. That's why I do what I do. Right here, man. I my cards, I give them out to everywhere. It don't matter where I go. I could go to the doctor office. It doesn't matter. I could be talking to uh uh Apple about my computer on the phone. Whoever, man, woman, it doesn't matter. I tell them plug in, man. Tune in. Y'all, this is informative, this educational. I guarantee you'll have somebody that'll be able to benefit from listening to Success After Lockdown, the men and women on here. And I never forgot my
What's your partner
team,
name? That's a
Anthony
fact.
Cologne.
What's your partner name?
No, Anthony.
Yeah, give him a shout
Anthony
if you could.
Cologne.
Give him a comment. Tell myself to give him a shout for me.
Yeah,
Tell myself like what he's
yeah,
doing
he
too.
working right now, man. So he couldn't make it, but we gonna have you. We gonna have you. You know, on again. We gonna have you at Exodus at on the
Right.
podcast. Live. Me, you, him. You know what I mean? And all the producers. We definitely and like one thing I never forgot, and you should know, like I know you know as well. We know a lot of people, man. We know a
That's a
lot of
fact.
brothers from the system, and I stay in touch with a lot of them. I know
That's a
them or
fact.
know of. I stay in touch with a lot of brothers because I know what this is gonna do. This get ready to pop off. You know what I mean?
Yo,
And I know that. Go
Yo, let me
ahead.
say this, brother. If I could just interject this, you know what made me feel good? I used to work for UPS down on 11th and 3rd. Um, and but just going all over the city, you know what I mean? The five boroughs, really not Staten Island, because I never really went to Staten Island stuff at home, but one time. But wherever I've gone in the boroughs, there was always somebody I seen that was with us, that was in the street, and just how happy it was or is for us to greet one another in this type of environment. You know what I mean? Whether it's instead of being in the yard on a cell block or in the auditorium or whatever the case may be, just being able to say, man, yo, let's go across the street and eat. You know what I'm saying? So, um, definitely, man, a blessing, man. Definitely a blessing, man, for being this on this side, winning, um, and being successful.
No, listen, no question. First and foremost, we want to give a big shout out to UPS. We want to give a big up to UPS. You heard? Yeah, 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 yeah. I
Yeah,
worked with them for almost 3 years, man. When I first
yeah, I
came
worked for
home,
one
I
year.
worked with them for 2 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So definitely giving a big shout out to UPS for giving us that opportunity with the felony backgrounds that we have. You
Yeah,
know,
didn't have a problem with that or nothing.
that's right. At all. But at
Didn't
the
have a
same
problem with that or
time,
nothing.
I wanted to also say that I never forget the team, man. I know, who we are, who grew up with each other. We grew up with each other,
Mm.
man. You know what I mean? So, that's who I'm looking. That's who I'm looking towards and looking at first and foremost. Those that's coming
Well,
home, staying home, and making a difference. Go ahead.
yo, you know who else that we both will probably remiss in mentioning is our chaplains, man. You know, Reverend Sabuni. You know what I mean? How
That's
much
right.
work he put in for us.
That's right.
Um,
Big
Minister
up the
Henry.
Reb. Big up the
What's the
Sabuni.
Iman name?
That's right.
What's the
And
Iman name
Minister
and Sing
Henry.
Sing? What's the Iman and Sing name? Remember the Iman name and Sing Sing?
With the red hair, yeah, with the red beard.
Yeah, yeah.
I seen him. I
Oh,
seen him. I
I
seen him a
forget his
couple of
name.
months